Now, after springing that massive project on the guys with that Pathios ride here in Chief Beef World, Drew and I decided we need to start working on our next project, which is a tropical resort hotel next to the Springfield Airport and go-kart track. So this is not such a massive project. We got some guys already started breaking grounds on that and working on that while we await arrival of our radius ride. So it should be here shortly. We're just gonna be patient and wait for that. And I'll catch y'all in the next part of the update here at Chief Beef World. Because we got a lot of stuff we're gonna get done today. And back at Chief Beef, me and my wife, man, we were going over some scheduling ideas, for the Chief Beef mascots. Because after their orientation, we plan on having a few of the candidates coming in and actually working the routes or walking the routes so they get to learn the park and everything like that so they can get familiar with the land and familiar with the park itself. So that's what me and my wife doing here. We sitting down discussing a lot of scheduling and how we want to schedule orientations, in-person orientations when they come in and actually got to put on the suit. So I'm gonna wrap this on up with her, and then we're gonna get on to the next part of the Chief Beef bill here. Um, yeah, I think she got this though. She got it. Now, as we got a lot of projects going on around Chief Beef World right now, Will and Jacob decided to have a little quick mandatory meeting in front of Cedric Hotel with their head builders right here to go over those blueprints that I gave them, a few weeks back for that Pathios ride, which they then turned it into the Pathios project. So recently, me and my son and I, we went to Planco Mania, which was wrestling. And while I was there, I came up with so many ideas for what we could do with that Pathios ride. So I drew up a bunch of sketches and things like that, and gave it to Will and Jacob, and put it in their hands because they're the lead architects on this property and on this project. So I left it into their hands and told them whatever they feel fit that could work. We basically wanted to make the Pathios ride into like a main event ride, like at Planco Mania, and we wanted the guests to feel like they were the superstars and they were entering to the main event. So we're trying to make the area interactive and everything like that. So that's why I said it's gonna be a massive project. But if anybody could do it, these guys can do it. So I'm not worried about it. Let's get on to the next part of the update. Now that the Radius ride has been delivered and is in halfway construction here at Chief Beef World, me and Drew decided to go check on the tropical resort build and see how far the guys came along, and they got a lot done so far. They even got the roofing guys up there taking care of the roof. I think even Drew was surprised at how much his guys was able to get done. But as for me, I got to go back out to community park. I had a phone call from one of my park managers out there. He wanted to talk to me about a concern he was having about a ride we got out there. So I'm gonna be headed out that way and checking on that, and I'm gonna let these guys finish taking care of the work here, and hopefully they'll start breaking ground for that Pathios ride because it's been some months now, and we still haven't did anything to that Pathios ride. So we'll see what's happening when I get back from my trip out to Community Park. I see the issue that we was having out in Community Park was with our newest ride, Fireflight X. My park manager here felt that Fireflight X wasn't getting enough through traffic in the park right now, and it wasn't getting enough publicity like it should. And we spent a lot of money on installing this ride here in the park. So only thing I could think about was, just standing outside the ride for half the day with a clicker and just counting how many people were actually getting on the ride. And the numbers was quite low for a ride of this caliber. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little quick meeting here before I leave Community Park, and we're gonna have to work on a few ideas to hopefully better the promotion for Fireflight. 'Flight. 'X. 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 'Flight Now, after being at Community Park for a few weeks now and observing the traffic at Fireflight X, I realized it was really low. So I decided to throw a barbecue at the house that I purchased here at Community Circle, the house that started it all after Jones Park. So I had my chef from the Jones Mansion come out, Rich Planco. I had him come out here and throw some meat on the grill. I have a meeting with a few of my head park managers and supervisors and discuss what I'm about to do with Fireflight X. But at the moment, I told him right now, I got my hands bogged down with a lot of projects that I'm working on right now out at Chief Beefland, at the Chief Beef World. So it's um it's gonna have to be put on hold. So right now, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing right now here at Community Park with the Fireflight X, and we'll revisit this at a later date. But right now, I'm gonna let these guys have a bite to eat and things like that, and I'm gonna head back out to Chief Beef World because my guy Drew called me and he told me that the guys done with the radius installation and the hotel, the tropical resort is completed. So I'm dying to see what his guys did with that. So I'm gonna let these guys finish getting something to eat. I'm gonna grab me a bite to eat too, and I see you guys back at Chief Beef World. Now that we have our radius installed here in Chief Beef World, we decided to call it Chief Big Wheel. So we're gonna get our decorators out here to come and decorate this thing, and we're gonna get our pathing guys to come set up the queue line and everything like that. And I'm gonna have Drew call Ginkgo's back out. Have Ginkgo's landscapers come back out and do a little decorating around this thing right here. But we about to go over to the tropical resort and see what those guys came up with over there, man. That's what I came back to see. This is a big project here at Chief Beef World. We working hard right now. It's been almost a year's worth of work plus. Right now we're doing here. So let's go check out their resort, man. These guys did an absolutely fantastic job with this. When I left, they had the first half of it all put together. When I come back, I didn't expect the rest of this. They did a hell of a job with this. I'm very, very excited about this, which is giving me an idea for something else that we can add over here in this area. But the tropical resort looks awesome right now. It looks amazing. I can't wait till the guests start filing into this thing. And yeah, yeah, these guys did a wonderful job here. So I just need to go back around Chief Beef World and check on some other things and see what else is going on right now. Cause that Pathios ride has been a headache for us. It's been months and months and months and months and months of us dealing with that thing, and we still haven't come up with anything yet. So I'm about to check that out right now. Drew said it was a little progress being made on that. He didn't look too optimistic when he told me, so I don't know what to expect, guys. So let's go check it out and see though. So now we made it over to the Pathios project. So now we are here, and Will and Jacob told me that they came up with a new concept for the ride, and they feel that they could implement everything that I had in my blueprint into the design here in Chief Beef World, and I was so ecstatic about it. And they got the guys working double time here. They got extra guys, extra contractors out here. Because, like I said, it's been months that we had this project and we haven't made any progress on it. So now we're starting to make progress on it. I'm happy about that, that we're breaking ground at least to get everything started. And he also told me that they changed the name of the project. And I'm like, they also now they're calling it the Raw Project. So when they get through with all the designing and everything and building here, we'll check back with these guys now that we see that they're actually getting some work done here at Chief Beef World on the Pathios project, which they then called the Raw Project now. I gotta make a trip back out to Jones Mansion. Cause Matt Elliott also gave me a phone call. He called me and I let my wife know. So we both about to go back out to Jones Mansion. They finished our second guest house. So we're gonna go out there and check on that, and we'll be back to see what progress is made when we get back. See, not even my man Drew could resist the taste of a good chief beef burger. But his thing is the number four. He like the turnkey chicken sandwich, the grilled one preferred. And Oscar from Grinko's Landscaper even showed up. When he seen the size of the project that we gave him this time, and he was couldn't help but to just keep looking at it. When he saw the size of the Ferris wheel we got in here, he was amazed and was starting to come up with some crazy ideas in his head. I hope, but I'm gonna leave him to do his thing and do his work, 'cause that's what we pay him for. And I just got one more thing to check out before me and the wife head out to Jones Mansion to check on our second guest house. And I'm back over here at the Raw Project right here. I'm sitting here talking to Jacob, and right before I get ready to leave, he's letting me know the projected time frame since they didn't got everything all cleaned up and spaced out here. He's giving me the projected time frame that the project should be up and completed, and he said about 3 weeks or so. And that's just about perfect, because that's just about how much amount of time I was planning on being back at the mansion. Because if the guest house turned out anything like the house that we stayed in for the Airbnb, yeah, it's probably gonna be about 3 weeks or a month before I even be back out here. So I'm gonna leave these guys to their work, and me and my wife we about to catch our flight or head on back out to Jones Mansion so we could check on our second guest house and see how that came out. So yeah, we back on Jet Orange again. I ain't have a bad flight the last time, so I went on ahead and booked us a couple of first class flights on this ride here back to Jones Mansion. I booked us a 7 o'clock flight early in the morning so we could at least get back to the mansion at least by the evening time so I could see how I look at night. See in the evening time when the sun going down. That's the whole key. And that's the thing I'm looking forward to, man. I'm so excited though, man. I can't wait, guys. So while I'm away, Drew is the man in charge, so he's the one to go to ask questions. So Oscar from Grinko's Landscaper came through to ask about the limitations and how much space he has to work with around the radius right here. So of course, Drew knew all the details. He gave him what the specs that he needed to have, and yeah, he's about to get started on this. And hopefully, by the time I get back from Jones Mansion, we'll have some improvement on our Chief Beef Big Wheel here. But we called it the Chief Big Wheel. And back at Jones Mansion, four brothers and a brother-in-law did a wonderful job of our second guest house, man. I was just standing out here on the patio, just looking around the property. I like how it's all tucked off in the back, man. You can't even really see it, but you walk back here when we get through with our pathing. If you go to the aquarium, you'll see there's another house back here. They added my kitchen up here on the second floor as well. So, yeah, this was a cool design, and I was hoping they was gonna be able to knock this out for me. And like I said, man, I'm probably gonna be here for a few days, maybe a week or so, before we go back out to Chief Beef Land because this is something new, like a brand new toy for me. So I'm about to go on to the backyard, man, and see how everything turned out in the backyard and see how they did with the swimming pool. Because the last time we was here, they was working on the swimming pool. So we're finna go out here and see how everything turned out. Hopefully we can see it at night, you know what I'm saying, see how it looks. So I'll catch y'all when I get out here to the backyard. And just like the rest of the house, the backyard is absolutely stunning as well. The views back here is gonna look awesome at night. The gazebo and everything back here. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Only thing that Matt Elliott said that they have to do is he got the pool guys coming back out to add us some stone steps over there on the plateau over there. So Once they get that done, everything will be situated and everything here at my second guest house here at Jones Mansion. But it came out absolutely fantastic, and I love it. And I can't wait to take me a swim in this pool here. So, like I say, me and my wife, we're gonna spend a little time here for maybe a week or so, and then I'm gonna head back out to Chief Beef World and check on all the updates that those guys been working on out there. But for me and my wife, we finna chill out and relax for a little bit. And now that our second guest house is all complete, I went on ahead and gave Matt Elliott his final payment for the work done on the house. And me and my wife, we're going to go in and take in a movie. And then we're going to go check out the backyard of our new guest house at night and see how everything looks at night. And yeah, we'll catch y'all in the next update. Oh, yeah. The backyard is absolutely amazing. The lighting is not too overdone back here. Yeah, Matt Elliott, he had his eye for details with this. I'm surprised they was able to get this amount of work done in the time frame that I gave him. With me working on Chief Beef World at the moment. But now that with this done, I don't have to worry about this project. I can focus on the projects back at Chief Beef World, and yeah, we got something special to come at the Jones Mansion. But yeah, me and my wife are finna go back and finish watching our movie, man. We just had to come out here and see how the backyard of the guest house looked, at night. We just had to check that out. And back at Chief Beef World, Jacob got this massive wrestling ring facade that they fabricated in the middle of the field here that they're working on. Just, I guess, to size it up to see, how they could fit this thing on the ride, man. So now I'm definitely intrigued on what these guys got going on here at Chief Beef World. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to see the finished product now.
A little later.
All right, man. We just spent enough time out here at our second guest house at Jones Mansion. So I got my pilot together to get the chopper ready so my wife and I can head back out to Chief Beef World. Besides, Juna hit me up a few times and told me that I need to hurry up and get back out there, you know what I'm saying? And I need to see what these guys came up with the Pathios ride. And the Chief Big Wheel is also finished. So I'll catch you guys back at Chief Beef World. Now, when I said I wanted the guests to feel like they was part of a main event in Planco Mania, I had no idea that Will and Jacob was going to do something like this, but this is exactly what I was talking about. You know, um, all they said they got to do now is just have the pathing guys come in and path out the pathways to have the guests be able to walk off the stage there on to the tarmac part here onto the ring to get on the ride. And I like how they added the Chief Beef as well up there, to give it a little bit of the Chief Beef flavor. So we got these little red balls in here. I was thinking maybe we add some Chief Beef statues in here as well, and maybe add maybe a entertainment point in here as well with a Chief Beef entertainer in here as well. But yeah, this came out absolutely fantastic, even though this was an impulse buy that we weren't supposed to buy here for Chief Beef World, but we did anyway. So we're going to deck it out and make sure that it's Chief Beef World approved. But let me go meet Drew over here by the Chief Beef Big Wheel over here so we can see how that came out. And let me see how Ginkgo's landscaper did with that. So I go to the Chief Big Wheel, and Drew just sitting over here on the rock. And the Ginkgo's landscapers did another amazing job with the landscaping and the lighting around this ride. And the lighting on the ride is absolutely amazing at night. Um, yeah, we got a lot of stuff done over the course of the last few months here at Chief Beef World. So I think we're gonna wrap it up for the projects for this evening and everything like that, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Chief Beef World. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button as well, and leave us a comment down below and let us know how you like our story here at Chief Beef World. So until next time, guys, and until the next Chief Beef video, I'll catch y'all in the next one.